Welcome back to another HonneyMail. And I'm a little bit precariously balanced right now. Because I've got all this stuff here. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and start. I'm actually going to do 3 different people's HonneyMail in this one. Again, sorry if I look awkward. I am precariously balanced right now. First of all, this is one that Kinka had specifically. There's other stuff that Kinka has sent that I haven't gotten in the mail yet, and there's other things that people have said. I'm like I said, you guys know I'm trying to get one out a month. We'll get every 3 weeks. You know, life's been crazy. It's been a struggle to get one out a month. Anyway, so I keep track of everything. Like the moment we get something, I make a note of it, take pictures, etc. So Kinka had specifically requested a bit of a rush on this one because it's a time sensitive thing, and so let's get to that right away. We were actually a little we thought this was really cool, but we're also a little bit a lot bit confused until we get to talk to him. He sent us out 4 of these awesome solar eclipse. These are called Eclipse Smart, solar safe, and so there's one for each of us that we can have, and right here it's a solar viewer, and I think it's the 21st of August. Anyway, coming up in just over a month is a solar eclipse, and to be safe while viewing them, you really need, you know, the proper protection. And so he sent these out so that we'd be able to enjoy the solar eclipse safely and protect our eyes and all that good stuff. And so there's 3 of them for us to put together, and then there's one that's already assembled. And he wanted to be sure that we passed on the information, so any of you guys who do not know there's an upcoming solar eclipse, or do know but don't really have the proper protection or the proper viewing attire, that you have time to do that. So basically a month away, because this is going to come out in the middle of July and the middle of August. I think it was the 21st. Look it up, right? That's going to be a solar eclipse. Those, I mean, that's like every 20 years, right? That's not something that happens right around the corner. So check it out. If you're even remotely interested, get yourself some protection and some eye protection, and go see the thing, right? Step outside, check it out. I'm looking forward to it. I had no idea that it was coming. Now that I know, it's pretty sweet. We're gonna have to check that out. Oh! balancing. Also, the box that he sent, this was awesome, and sometimes people have done this before. He actually and you'll see this in the pictures. I'm not gonna try to balance up and show you guys. You'll see in the pictures he actually wrote, you know, love ya, and you know, happy thoughts for Dawn's or Twilight and the Babu. Love you Sky, love you Han. You know, and just sort of messages in here. I have had people decorate their boxes before, or, you know, of course have notes or letters inside, so that's always a fun thing. Okay, balance. The next thing, and this is interesting. I'll put that down. Whoa. I'll put that one down too. Okay. So, interestingly enough, we went and did some mini golf when Oddmass was here with Pack and everybody. And my second ball, the second round that we did, I did have a pink ball, which I think is fabulous. But I did not just get, you know, a random, hey, do some golf ball. This is part of something that he made. This is a monkey nut. Try to make sure you guys can see. And by the way, I totally got scratched, so disregard the red on my face. Anyway, it's a monkey knot, and then we're supposed to be able to, and there's some extra cord. There's a couple of extra cords, right? And we're supposed to be able to further braid this ball into the monkey knot, and then it's like a real serious, you know, whipping weapon, right? Because it'd be all braided there. And it's funny because the first thing I did when I pulled it out was I whacked Dawn in the arm. She's like, ah! wow, she picked it up, she walked me over and over and over again. So anyway, so this is a project that we're going to check out and see if we can manage to braid it intact. Kinka said he actually had got it fully braided, but it wasn't but it still showed large sections of the ball, and so he wasn't really satisfied with that, and so we can totally give it a go. There's also a t-shirt which you're gonna see in the pictures, but it's with Sky because it was Sky's shirt, and so I don't have it anymore, which was like a Twitch shirt, like don't count the days, you know, count, oh my gosh, I just forgot what it said. But it was a really positive message, you know. Oh, don't count the days, make the days count. That was it. That was it. So that was sort of a belated birthday present for Sky. And then we got a couple of things for the future potential Switch, which I don't have. I did stream a Mario Kart round when Oddmass was here because he brought his here. And so we got that hooked up and through the Elgato. And so we did that. Kinka has been encouraging me to get a Switch, and it's something that I've thought about. Right now, with everything going on with the house, I'm probably holding off on that at least until holiday sales, and possibly even next year. I'm not like super, oh my gosh, I must have this thing, because I have so many games, and I'm not that worried about it. Although I do recognize that it would be a cool thing to have, and Sir Twilight is very interested in getting a Switch. So anyway, we will probably at some point have a Switch, and even if we don't, as Oddmass comes and visits, etc., he has one, and we now have, wow, that light there. The reflection off that light is so bright. We now have a control. Oh, there you go. You can actually see it better there. We now have a set of controllers for it, and this really cool charging grip, right? Which is really nifty, and you can, like, you can have the controllers on there, kind of charging as it goes. So we have this sweet Switch grip, charging grip, and we have the Switch controllers. They're neon yellow, and I think they look great. I do. I think they look fantastic. So that is actually the most recent HonneyMail from Kinka. Like I said, there's. I'm gonna adjust now. Adjust. Like I said, there are other things from Kinka that you will of course see in the future. But now, okay, I'm gonna move some things so I can. No spoilers, darling. I'm gonna move some things so I can do the big ones and get them off my lap, which is a little teeny tiny bit awkward. Okay, so Dante, and we actually got this very shortly before we moved, and so and Dante really stressed himself to get everything out before we moved. He had actually talked to us for quite a bit of time, and by us I mean there's literally a group, you know, of Niblet and Dawn and Sky and I about if he were to make us t-shirts or something, you know, would we be interested, what would we like, and we actually ended up designing some custom stuff. And along with everything that he sent, now some of this you'll only see in the pictures because other people have theirs. Some of this, you know, obviously is Nibby's, so it's already given her. So I want to show you some of the paintings first, and this is kind of what I was balancing awkwardly. And I have the green screen on because there's a lot of blue, and I'm in today's stuff, and I want you guys to be able to see it. So I don't know, can you see the impression? Can you see the Dark Knight there? Oh yeah, that's my Dark Knight Batman pick. So we have a picture, and then okay, we're gonna turn this one around. Now this one is a little bit, okay, hope I'm holding it the right direction. All these are obviously a little bit abstract. So there's this one, and I'm afraid with the reflection you may not be able to see all the pattern. But there's that one, which also has, you know, kind of the cool background. Whoa! Picture right there. So those are just really, really fun. And then there's this one. And this one would totally flip out. And I can really see it on this one. Okay. It's yellow, so again, it would flip out. I'm hoping you can see the oh, you can't. You can't quite see it right there. This one is, it's the whole knight that you saw before, the profile on the head, but then there's also kind of like wings, or like the cape coming out from the side. So there's the side profile, and then you've got that too. But yellow on yellow on yellow, you just can't quite see, and it's just so bright with the reflection. So I've got that. Like I said, there are some other ones that you're going to see, and hopefully you can pick them up in the pictures. And then about the custom t-shirts. So Dante actually made these, and I probably should have asked, he was starting up a business, and he was looking to try to, you know, make customized t-shirts and artwork and stuff. And so, like I said, he worked with us on what would we be interested in, and as we talked, so these are kind of his layout creation on the design. And we said that, you know, Nibby really had a thing, you know, with her, you know, her different favorite things, you know, Poison Ivy, and how she likes Harlequin and Joker, and just anime, and all of our different interests kind of got asked about and touched on. And there's a customized shirt that kind of captured what our preferences were perfectly. And this one is midlets, and it's this beautiful tie-dye, and of course you can see, yay, yes, you can you can see Ariel, or Dante's you know, version of Ariel. Obviously it's a copyrighted thing, so he has to be peek around the corner. Yep, that's perfect. So that is his tie-dye Ariel for midlet. And we have mine, which I wanted. I love Batman, yes, but I also love, if I were to say what chica I like best, you guys have heard me often say, a Catwoman. And so I said, you know what, I would like, you know, the tie-dye too. I want to be sure you guys, yes, I said, you know, kind of a profile, right? So I don't know if you, this is a softer, man, that light is just fading this out, maybe from behind. You know, I don't know if you can see it. It's a much softer blue and pink, kind of blue and pink tie-dye. Oh, you got a little hint of it right there. Anyway, so this is kind of blue and a pink tie-dye, and then I've got my awesome Catwoman sort of profile, complete with the best part, complete with those heels and that whip, because that's what I'm always talking about, right? She's got the best toys. She gets to wear sweet heels, dress up in leather, and she's got all those, you know, she's got all the you know, the toys and stuff. And I just think it's just a really, really striking badassery, you know, sort of image. Anyway, so that's what he made for me. You can see all the different pictures of what he made for everybody else, and he literally customized one for each of us and got it here before we moved. And so everybody was able to have their part of that, and their t-shirt, etc. And then we came. And then we came here, and everything got moved, including the pictures and stuff. There are the other pictures Nibby got to keep. So we've done a brand new one from Kinka. We've done one that was awesome, customized. That was a long time process, and we got just before we moved, which is coming up on a year. So definitely working in an older one. And then this one that I'm going to focus on, the next batch is going to be from FireRedLily. And FireRedLily has, most of these things are from over a year ago. I want to say like May-ish of last year. I should do that. I should put the dates in when I write down what was sent to me and by who. I should put the date that I got it to. Oh my goodness. Anyway, so some of this I don't have because I've given it to Pack, but I have pictures which you'll be seeing. So she made the customized Reginald tie for Pack Rat and his headband. And you actually see his headband sometimes on the rind, right? And look at the Reginalds. Isn't that fantastic? Come on, light. Don't glare. Look at all the Reginalds. This started out from Terra Firma Punk when Lily did, let's try to find an angle you can see them. When Lily did the awesome bedspreads for us. The awesome bedspreads for us. And she did all the little Reginalds for Pack, and you know, she did the different bedspreads for everybody. And it was like, I made a joke, and I was sort of talking to the girls, and we're like, oh my gosh, that is so adorable. We want that. I would love that as a bed, as an actual blanket. And I went to grab my blanket and remembered that it's currently being washed. Kind of the end of, we're starting the summer, and I wanted to wash that. But you guys have seen it though. And of course there'll be pictures. You've seen it as I rubbed up on marathons or various things. It was like, ooh, it got chilly, and I grabbed my Reggie blanket. So it's this really soft, fleecy, amazing blanket, and it is exactly the Reggie pattern, the same as she did on her customized Reggie fabric pattern, and she had it made up. So we ended up getting this whole series of things, and she's like, are you serious? Would you be interested in a blanket? We were all like, yes. So actually Dawn, Sky, and I all have our very own Reggie blanket, courtesy of FireRedLily. We've got some various headbands, which I think I'm pretty sure Nibby has some too. Then there's these little hair ties, which I was sure to keep one in here. Now these little hair ties didn't show up the detail as much, but it's basically like a little, rabbit, wrap your hair around it, ponytail, little hair tie. And she sent Reggie, they're like Reggie button keychains. Yeah, I think that's a good angle. You guys can see it. So those are just so cool. And it's one of those interesting moments where, the game meets real life, right? And we've actually had those things where people have bought us something or made something, or whether it's fan art or an actual, oh my goodness, Reggie pattern fabric blanket, soft fuzzy wuzzy curl up in Pack Rat's Reginald's and a big fleecy blanket. I mean, how awesome is that? That is just the coolest. So yeah, there have been various times where, and I know that we just did a bunch with Lily from the food one, the food HonneyMail recently, where like something was just said, it's like, hey, have you done that? Or, oh my goodness, she's never had that. Or, you're just having a conversation about it, and it's like, that was such a beautiful thing. And we suddenly, I didn't even know it was possible to make that, to make it in real life, and really, really awesome. So we absolutely love our fuzzy wuzzy blankets. Oh my goodness, I knew. And this is another thing. And I had to empty this because I used this. I also have a Reginald tote bag. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that awesome? It's just fantastic. It's just fantastic. And there's, there's a zipper in here. And I've used this at when we went to a concert, you know, I've grabbed this for when we go to out to the farmer's market or something. It's actually substituted out as a diaper bag in a pinch, you know. So I grabbed it as both a bag, as a diaper bag, as sort of a tote, extra stuff, you know, throw in the bug spray and the sunscreen stuff. So it is just fantastic. And again, you know, it's just so one of a kind, you know. I mean, Lily does actually have a store, and Dante, like I said, was also trying to start up as a store, as stuff to sell, and so, you know, you guys should totally check that stuff out. Quite a few of the Streamians have Etsy pages or various stores where they actually do sell some of their amazing creations, and I would love for you guys to take a look at that and see if there's anything that you want, and I just think they're fabulous. There is one more thing that I had left from FireRedLily that I hadn't already covered before, and this is a really recent thing, and I figure I just couldn't grab all the stuff from Lily and not do this one, and now I'll be able to actually let Midlet have some access to it. So y'all know I've been working through Stardew Valley, right? It's been a long running Saturday game, and it's taking, you know, it's a much longer to play game than I ever expected. Like, I first thought we'd check it out, it'd be, you know, a few streams and yay, we checked out Stardew Valley, but it's really sort of hooked me in, right? And in the Stardew Valley are the little Junimos. And of course I did my whole J to Y thing, and so it came out Unimos, and then I forgot what they were called, and I called them Unibugs, like June bugs, right? Like Unibugs. So I sort of called them Unibugs, and then it became Unibugs, and anyway, she sent Midlet an official Stardew Valley Unimo coloring book. And it is so cute and so sweet. There's, you know, there's just all the different scenes, you know, in the little Unimo life. Wormies, right? They're catching the wormies and carrying the vegetables and the corn and the chickenses. The chickenses, you know. And so, man, that lighting is harsh. Anyway, and so it's just absolutely beautiful. You've got, you know, oh, the shrine that I just gotcha. I want you guys to be able to see it without it being a big blur. Yeah. Anyway, so, and they're just little Unibugs, and each of the pages actually has a little perforation where you could take it off, and you can, and there's the desert, and of course the, you know, the different festivals, the jellyfish. Okay, you guys see the jellyfish, right? So it's just it's such a sweet book on its own. And the girls are going, wait, that's for Midlet? Oh. Okay, because, you know, the first thing they want to do is get their hands on it. And it's just absolutely adorable. It's just such a sweet little character. And sort of Unimo's everyday life, right? In Stardew Valley. And it was just, it's such a neat present. It's just really neat to, you know, to think of Midlet, and a lot of people have sent her coloring books, and that's awesome because she burns through those suckers like you wouldn't believe. Anyway, so that's today's HonneyMail. I think I talked super fast because I was trying to be sure I could get through all of it, but I don't need to put that back in the protective bag. I can actually start giving her pages to that. So so anyway, I hope you guys had fun with it. Thank you very much for the support and for the presents that come in the mail. It's just always such a neat thing that you know, that people think of you and take the time to not just buy something, but get it out to us. Not just go, oh yeah, that's cute like that, But oh, she'd like that. Purchase it and send it to us. That's really kind of cool. And I love being able to share with everybody and say, hey, this person is the rock star of the day and that. So again, just in summation, check out Lily's page. I'm going to poke both Lily and Dante for, you know, if they have a link that they want shared, and get that up for you guys. Check them out, ask them, poke them. Hey, do you still have your shop? Or hey, would you be interested in taking a custom order for me? And that type of thing. The other thing is, I want to remind you guys again, and I talked about it in the opening, I'm going to talk about it now. Get yourself some solar eclipse protection eyeglasses. I mean, they can't be that expensive. I actually meant to look up how much they were before I recorded, so I would like have that information. But you know, they can't be that bad. And it could even be a once in a lifetime thing. You don't know when the next one's going to be, if you'll be available for it, what's going to be happening in your life at that time. It'd be really cool to see it. You know, I think it'd be awesome. And unlike the last one, whatever, 20 something years ago, or before, you know, whatever the last one was, you know, I remember in grade school we had the, you know, the whole solar box things where we had to look at the reflection this way, you know, to be able to see the thing. How convenient is that? Just to have these awesome, they look very much like sort of 3D glasses, protect yourself, and get to check out the solar eclipse. I think it's amazing. Anyway, thank you, Kinka, for being sure that we're protected, and you guys know about the upcoming stuff. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye for now. Thank you. Bye. Can we have a more awkward ending?